More than 23 million small businesses in the United States are always looking for ways to grow, and that includes looking for new ways to borrow critical cash without going to the bank. Dan Lieberman is with PayPal. He works with small and medium-sized businesses. Good morning, Dan. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing fantastic. This is a problem businesses have had for a long time. They want to grow, they maybe want to expand, maybe buy more inventory, but getting cash is hard. So where can small businesses get the best deal for the cash they need to grow?
Well, I think you're absolutely right that small business owners would still agree it's way too hard to find loans from banks. The process is very cumbersome, requiring personal background checks, personal guarantees, and a long process that very often leads to no loan being approved at all. Well, what you've seen is over the last few years, there are new players entering the small business lending market because there's so much demand from small businesses. PayPal's one of those players. We have a great product called PayPal Working Capital that actually just passed the $500 million mark in terms of the number of loans we've given to small businesses. So we're very committed to it, and we know we can give an overall better experience to small businesses that need capital to grow their business.
How has it been helping small businesses?
Well, one interesting angle on this is from a traditional bank perspective, they won't look at your online business as a source of collateral to underwrite a loan. Well, that's exactly what PayPal and other providers are doing as well. We're looking at that business and saying, we know the ebbs and flows of how you sell online, and therefore we have a good understanding of the health of your business. And we're able to lend against that and make sure that you have cash when you need it to grow inventory, to hire seasonal workers, and to gap those periods where you don't have as much cash flow as you need to grow your business.
Right, they may need some cash, especially for those online businesses, but they also want to bring in more sales. So what can those small businesses do to get more shoppers online?
Yeah, it's a great question. You know, businesses are doing a great job of getting their products out there and driving customers to their site. But if you're anything like me, you go to those websites and then often you'll add something into your shopping cart, but you'll say, I'll check out later. Yeah. Well, if you add up all the me's and you's around the world that do that, that adds up to $4 trillion of abandoned shopping carts,
yeah,
as we call it. And businesses can do a lot to drive me and you to actually complete that purchase, because those are products that we want and need. And so what we advise our small businesses to do is remove the friction from that buying process. Make it as easy as possible to go from seeing a product to actually checking out and paying for it. And that means taking out all those extra screens and those extra steps. It means asking for less personal information. And PayPal as a digital wallet, that button that you picture PayPal to be, is one great tool to do that. You enter username and password. You don't need to enter in all that credit card information, your address, all of that. You just hit pay and you're done.
Yeah, you want them to hit the buy now button. What can businesses do? I know this is a big issue right now. What can businesses do to be mobile ready? Because more shoppers are just shopping from their mobile devices.
Exactly. I'm sure you can picture it too, because we all shop a lot on our phones, but you recognize that especially from small business e-commerce sites, sometimes it's just like the tablet or browser-based version of it. It's too hard to enter all that information into a mobile experience. So you've got to specially design your e-commerce experience for mobile. And what we advise small businesses to do is actually start with mobile first. Design that experience so it looks and works great on mobile, and actually work backwards from there to make sure it works well on desktops and laptops.
Yeah. Any online resources, Dan, that we can go to? Just PayPal.com, or what do you recommend?
Yeah, we have a ton of information about tips for small businesses as well as how we can help at paypal.com/business.
Well, small and medium-sized businesses make the world go round. Dan, thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you, Mike.